Dylan from letsgorving.com. We're going to go ahead and show you our largest RV. So when we do get to our campsite or wherever we're going, first thing we're going to want to do is set up the leveling jacks. What we're going to do there is our leveling jack control is here. Vehicle does need to be running with the parking brake set. We'll go ahead and turn that on, and we'll go ahead and hit auto. You'll notice the green light is starting to blink, indicating that it is leveling currently. Once that light goes from blinking to solid green, we are leveled. It does take about 2 to 5 minutes. All right, so our light is solid green now, so that means we are perfectly level. And we'll go ahead and turn that off until we're ready to leave and pack up. Alrighty, since we are here, this RV does have solar panels on it. This just tells you what the battery is at right now. Right here is going to be the awning extend and retract switch. Also the porch lights and the living room lights. Our step and a few other lights here. To operate the awning, we'll go ahead and extend that by holding the button extend. And our awning is fully extended. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and show you guys how to open the slide out here. So then we'll go ahead and extend the slide by holding the out button. There is only one slide in this unit. It is the whole wall. And we are fully extended now. For the microwave operations, to power all the outlets, TVs, things like that, we will need the generator or have hookups via electricity. To run the generator, we're going to hold the stop button. The generator light will come on here, indicating it is primed. And then we'll go ahead and hold the start button until the generator fires up. Once this light goes solid, we are then running. Okay, so for the water use in this RV, if we are dry camping, we will need the water pump. To turn the water pump on is going to be right here. Switch on, we can use all the water, sink, shower, anything like that. Once we're done, we're going to go ahead and just turn that off. If we are hooked up to city water, we will not need the water pump. So we'll just leave that off if we're at a campsite that has water. We do have 2 sources of water heaters. We have a propane water heater here, indicated by gas, and then we also have an electric water heater. To turn the water heater on, obviously, just flip the switch up. Water heater is now heating. It does take about 15 to 30 minutes for the water to be hot. So keep that in mind. Just when you're done with that, make sure you turn that off. If you do happen to leave the gas water heater on, keep in mind you will be burning the propane until you turn the switch off again. So we have living room lights here. This here is going to be our meter for our sewer, battery, fresh water, and propane. Just hold the button, indicates it. Empty being low, batteries. Alrighty, right here is going to be our thermostat for the air conditioner, the furnace. To turn that on, we're going to go ahead and hit the power button. We can have auto, change our temperature, the furnace there, change our temperature, and then back to off there. Okay, on this specific unit, the inverter switch is going to be in the master bedroom, right here next to the bed. What you'll do is there's a little light there. Hold the switch until the light stays on, and now we're inverting power. And you'll use the inverter when you don't have electrical hookups and you don't want to run the generator, being maybe late at night, or if there's a restriction where you would have to shut the generator off. So right there's the inverter switch. When you don't need it, go ahead and just hold that button again. The light goes away and the inverter's off. In the case of a popped breaker, blown fuse, anything as far as that goes, this is going to be the converter panel and the breakers for the RV. They are all labeled there. There is obviously doors for the restroom, doors for the master bedroom. And what we'll do to unlock those doors is there's going to be a latch here, and we're going to just pull directly up, and that releases it. And we can use it at our campsite. Do remember to make sure that you guys do lock the doors before you go to leave, because that will cause some problems. So we'll go ahead and just drop that pin back down in there. Same thing goes for the master bedroom door here. We do have our same style pins. You'll notice another thermostat in the rear, the master bedroom. The unit does have 2 air conditioners, so you can also run the air conditioner in the rear here. We have some more light controls. All right, so this fridge here, the controls are gonna be on the inside. To turn the fridge on, obviously we'll go ahead and hit the on button there. We have 2 options. We either have auto or we have gas. So for auto, we just press the button, light comes on. Auto is best rule of thumb to always have on in case we do end up going to a campsite where we do have electrical hookups. In the case where we don't, and you're gonna be dry camping with propane only, we could leave that off for propane use. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and show you guys how to make the bed here. We'll lift these cushions up. There is going to be a locking pin just underneath the table. You flip it. There's locked. There's unlocked. Once we unlock it, we'll go ahead and just push the table gently down into its stowed position. And then we'll go ahead and place our cushions. Alright, so let's go outside. Alrighty, so our first bay is going to be storage. All the storage compartments do have lights in them. Alrighty, so this compartment here is going to be the house batteries. You guys shouldn't need to get in there for any reason. Our next compartment here is going to be another storage bay. And our last 2 compartments are going to be also storage. This is a different hitch. It's going to be a 1-ton hitch, a little bit heavier duty. So do keep in mind that you are going to need a different receiver or a receiver attachment to use this one. This specific RV has 2 style plugs. We have your standard 7-way and also your 4. There's going to be another storage compartment here and our short cord for our electric. So at our campsite, this is a 50 amp hookup here, so make sure that you do let the campsite know wherever you're going to be staying that you do need a 50 amp site to be able to hook this RV up. There is a cubby here. You would drop the cord through there and then plug into your site. All right here, there's going to be more storage. So this specific unit does come with dual fuel tanks. It is diesel. They're both on the driver's side. Right here is going to be, this is going to be our sewer bay here. Our sewer hoses here. So when we go to dump, we'll move our cap here in the compartment. This end comes up and it locks on there. We have our black and our gray. The black handles here to the left, that's going to be the toilet. We're going to go ahead and pull that one first, and then we're going to go ahead and pull the gray valve, which is dirty sink, water, and shower. And then we're going to go ahead and close those. We're going to go ahead and disengage this. And then we are going to go ahead and put that cap back on. So right here is going to be the controls for either city connection, dry camping, winterizing, sanitization, and filling the tanks, okay? It does explain it here. So if we do, per se, we're at city water, we have city connection. We want white down, green to the left, red up, blue to the left. So now we would be perfect for our city connection here, okay? If we were, let's say, dry camping, okay, we're going to be using the water on the RV itself. We're going to go white down, green up, red up, blue to the left. Now we can use the water on the RV itself. Okay, those are going to be the most widely used. In the case of winterizing, we'll go blue left, white right, green left, red right. We'll go ahead and close this for now. And we'll go ahead and put this back on dry camping for now. This is going to be the generator compartment here. In the case of the breakers popping, the breakers for this generator are going to be right there. So in the case of emergency, if it gets overloaded, you'll come outside and check that breaker right there. This is going to be the propane compartment here. It is an onboard propane tank, so you will need to get it refilled. You can go to any propane filling station. They will ask you to go ahead and turn it off. Turn this valve here until it's completely closed, and then they'll go ahead and fill it. And then obviously you'll turn it back on. Alrighty, so this is the Elvis model. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call or email us. letsgorving.com.